Alright, so I want to talk about what I call grind and grace. So a lot of times in the self-development world and transformational world, or when people talk about success, I'm sure if you've been in the discovery of what is success for you or seeking success, you've probably heard someone along the line say, you gotta be on the grind. So what does that look like? For some people, they say like be on the grind all the time. You've got to be working 24/7 if you want to have your dream come to life, if you want to be successful. Well, what if it's possible that we can also allow a little grace into the equation? So I call it grind and grace, and it's really like this beautiful dance of grind and grace. So we get to have the grind. Yes, we get to wake up and we get to set our goals, and I like to call them intentions. We get to have our powerful intentions and say, this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm going to have happen. But then we get to put in the hours, we get to put in the work, we get to create that momentum and that energy, and then we get to step back and allow grace. Because something beautiful happens in the period of grace. That's when the universe is actually allowed to deliver us. We create this space to say, you know what, universe, I've done my job. And this again can be like God, universe, Holy Spirit, whoever resonates for you. So this is the moment where you say, I've done my work, now it's your turn to deliver for me. It's your turn to do, now I'm stepping back and I'm gonna let you do your work. And the universe wants to give us everything we ask for, right? So now in the space of grace, we're actually creating the space and the energy for the universe to actually deliver. So one of the stories I love to share, like I was going to meet actually my marketing girl one day. I call her my marketing guru. She's phenomenal. And I was driving, and you know when you're like on full throttle, right? Like you're just focused on the end zone, you're going to where you're going, and that's all you can focus on, tunnel vision. So I was driving down the road and I was thinking about all the things that we had to accomplish that day, and my foot's on the gas. And literally, all of a sudden, I come to and I'm like, where am I? I had literally driven past my destination. I drove right past the little cafe we were going to, and I'm like, whoa, I had to turn around and come back. So essentially, I needed to put the brakes on. I needed to get out of the grind mode and allow some grace. And how often in our lives are we so focused on the grind and we're throttled down, gas going, and we just are so tunnel vision to what's around us that not only are we missing the journey, but we also could be passing right by what we've asked for. We could be so focused on the end zone and the finish line that we're not even realizing what we've asked for has shown up and is sitting right there. So sometimes we really have to put the gas on and see, like, have I actually already manifested what I've been asking for, but I've been so focused on the end zone that I haven't allowed myself to receive it. So that is grind and grace. Don't be so busy on the grind that you're not lifting your head up to see what you've already created. And again, you'll hear me say it a lot, like celebrate it. You get to celebrate where you're at. Enjoy the journey. Don't be so focused on the grind that you're forgetting to actually live. Because you get one life and you get to enjoy it, and that's where the grace comes in. So, the dance of grind and grace.